Creatine is a natural supplement used to boost athletic performance. It's not only safe, but it's also one of the world's most popular and effective supplements for building muscle and strength. Creatine supplements increase your muscle's phosphocreatine stores. Phosphocreatine aids in the formation of adenosine triphosphate, or ATP, the key molecule that your cells use for energy and for all basic life functions. During exercise, the ATP is broken down to produce energy. The rate of the ATP resynthesis limits your ability to continually perform to maximum intensity, as you use the ATP faster than you can reproduce it. Creatine supplements increase your phosphocreatine stores, allowing you to produce more ATP energy to fuel your muscles during the high-intensity exercise. This is the primary mechanism behind creatine's performance-enhancing effects. Creatine is a popular and effective supplement for adding muscle mass. It can alter numerous cellular pathways that lead to new muscle growth. For example, it boosts the formation of proteins that create new muscle fibers. It can also raise levels of insulin like growth factor 1, a hormone that promotes increases in muscle mass. And what's more, the creatine supplements can increase the water content of your muscles. This is known as cell volumization, and it can quickly increase muscle size. Additionally, some research indicates that creatine decreases the level of myostatin, a molecule that's responsible for stunting muscle growth. Reducing myostatin can help you to build muscle faster. Creatine's direct role in ATP production means that it can drastically improve high-intensity exercise performance. The creatine improves numerous factors, including strength, ballistic power, sprintability, muscle endurance, resistance to fatigue, muscle mass, recovery, and brain performance. Unlike supplements that only affect advanced athletes, creatine benefits you regardless of your fitness level. One review found that it improves high-intensity exercise performance by up to 15%. Creatine is one of the world's most effective supplements for adding muscle mass. Taking it for as few as 5 to 7 days has been shown to significantly increase lean body weight and muscle size. This initial rise is caused by increasing the water content of your muscles. Over the long term, it also aids in muscle fiber growth by signaling key biological pathways and by boosting gym performance. In one study of a 6-week training regime, the participants who used the creatine added 4.4 pounds or 2 kg more muscle mass on average than the control group. Similarly, a comprehensive review demonstrated a clear increase in muscle mass among those who were taking creatine when compared with those performing the same training regime without the creatine. This review also compared the world's most popular sports supplements, and it concluded that creatine is the best one available. Its advantages include being less expensive and far safer than most other sports supplements. Parkinson's disease is characterized by a reduction in the levels of dopamine, the key neurotransmitter in your brain. A large reduction in dopamine levels causes brain cell death and several serious symptoms, including tremors, loss of muscle function, and speech impairment. Creatine has been linked to beneficial effects in mice with Parkinson's disease, preventing 90% of the typical drop in dopamine levels. However, there's no evidence yet that this is the same for humans. In an attempt to treat the loss of muscle function and strength, those with Parkinson's often do weight training. In one study in individuals with this disease, combining creatine with the weight training improved the strength and the daily function to a greater extent than the training alone. However, a recent analysis of 5 controlled studies in people with Parkinson's noted that taking 4 to 10 grams of creatine per day did not significantly improve their ability to perform their daily activities. A key factor in several neurological diseases is a reduction in phosphocreatine in your brain. Since creatine can increase these levels, it may help to reduce or slow disease progression. In mice with Huntington's disease, creatine restored the brain's phosphocreatine stores to 72% of the pre-disease level when compared with only 26% for the control mice. This restoration of the phosphocreatine helped to maintain daily function, and it reduced cell death by around 25%. Research in animals suggests that taking creatine supplements may help with other diseases also, like Alzheimer's, ischemic stroke, epilepsy, and brain or spinal cord injuries. Creatine has also shown benefits against amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, or ALS, a disease that affects the motor neurons that are essential for movement. It improved motor function, reduced muscle loss, and it extended survival rate by 17%. Although more studies are needed in humans, some researchers believe that the creatine supplements can serve as a defense against neurological diseases. Research suggests that creatine supplements can lower blood sugar levels by increasing the function of glucose transport type 4, or the GLUT4, a molecule that brings blood sugar into the muscles. A 12-week study examined how the creatine affects the blood sugar levels after a high carbohydrate meal. People who combined the creatine and exercise exhibited better blood sugar control than those who only exercised. Short-term blood sugar response to a meal is an important marker of diabetes risk. The faster your body clears the sugar from the blood, the better. While these benefits are promising, more human research would be needed on creatine's long-term effects on blood sugar control and on diabetes. Creatine plays an important role in brain health and function. Research demonstrates that your brain requires a significant amount of ATP when performing difficult tasks. Supplements can increase the phosphocreatine stores in your brain to help it to produce more ATP. Creatine may also aid the brain function by increasing dopamine levels and the mitochondrial function. As meat is the best dietary source of creatine, vegetarians often have low levels. One study on creatine supplements in vegetarians found a 20 to 50% improvement in some memory and intelligence test scores. For older individuals, supplementing with creatine for 2 weeks significantly improved memory and recall ability. In older adults, creatine can boost brain function, protect against neurological diseases, and reduce age-related loss of muscle and strength. Despite such positive findings, more research would be needed in young, healthy individuals who eat meat or fish regularly. Creatine supplements may also reduce fatigue and tiredness. In a 6-month study in people with traumatic brain injury, those who supplemented with creatine experienced a 50% reduction in dizziness compared with those who didn't supplement. Furthermore, only 10% of patients in the supplement group experienced fatigue compared with 80% in the control group. Another study determined that the creatine led to reduced fatigue and increased energy levels during sleep deprivation. Creatine also reduced fatigue in athletes taking a cycling test, and it's been used to decrease fatigue when exercising in high heat. Along with creatine's diverse benefits, it's one of the cheapest and safest supplements available. It's been researched for more than 200 years, and numerous studies support its safety for long-term use. Clinical trials lasting up to 5 years have reported no adverse effects in healthy individuals. Simply take 3 to 5 grams of creatine monohydrate powder per day. Creatine is an effective supplement with powerful benefits for boosting athletic performance and health. It can also boost brain function, fight certain neurological diseases, improve exercise performance, and accelerate muscle growth. Most of the clinical trials have been done on the cheaper form, creatine monohydrate, so don't waste your money on all the expensive other forms that have unverified claims. For more information about herbs, supplements, or health conditions, check out my website.